beautifuls, this is Aromie here, and welcome back to Cooking Mama's Sweet Shop. I actually already freaking did today's recipe, but my stupid recording system was not recording it for some reason, so we are gonna make it again. But I already had it as a 100, so I'm kind of upset because it freaking messed up. But I was trying to, I recorded it all, and then I was going back to see, usually I check the recording after I finish it all. And of course, I didn't freaking record. The file got corrupted or something. I don't know why it acts like that sometimes. But now I have to tell you my story again. I was trying to tell my story about the fruit tartlet. I'm not quite sure if I had it before. I know for sure I've seen it plenty of times before, so I know what it is. I just can't remember if I eaten it before. That's the only problem I have. And during my recording session, Tyler's mom actually called me and she's like, hey, I texted you guys if you guys wanted lemon tart with meringue oranges on it, and I wasn't too sure. I didn't know at the time, and I was about to record, so I was like, I'll reply to her later. But she actually called me when I was recording, and she told me she could put strawberries on it for me because I am in love with strawberries. I remember when I was little, I wasn't a huge fan of strawberries because they were kind of like tart and not sweet, but I guess it's during types of seasons that I would get it really sweet the way I like it. That's why I wish I can go to like Japan and such, because they have seasons for things, and I feel like in America you can always get whatever fruit you want no matter what season it is. So I feel like I'm not tasting the fruit at its like absolute best. And I watched a video on YouTube where got their name. They're quite popular, but they bought a regular honeydew and $100 honeydew, and I am obsessed with honeydew, and I forgot their name. I just recently watched them. I know one guy's name is Simon, but she calls him Ducky. So I'm pretty sure some of you will know who I'm talking about. But she said the bubblegum candies that she would eat when they went to Asian markets, those flavors are the actual flavors of fruits in Japan. I don't know if that's correct or not, but if it is true, oh my god, I would just go to Japan for their honeydew, because I am such a huge fan of honeydew. And the honeydew here doesn't taste as good. I envision honeydew to be really sweet, but whenever I get it, it's like not that at all. I really hate this one too. I hate this mini game. It feels like, why am I wobbling? It's okay. Don't panic. Don't panic, please. Person walking this around, wobbling. I don't know why you're walking very drunkily. Is that a word? Drunkly? I don't know if that's a word or not. Yay, finished! I don't even let Mama talk anymore. Just like, shh, Mama, I know. Alright, now I gotta remember how I decorated it on my thumbnail before my stupid file got corrupted. Oh, wait, where'd it go? Did I use oranges? I used this. Up it there, and then I for sure used this. Alright, there we go. It's so pretty. If I was to buy it, I would personally buy that strawberry one with this over here. I don't know if my mouse is picking it up. No, it's not. I would definitely pick the strawberry with the whipped cream one, and then the assorted one. Because so delicious. Look how pretty that looks. That looks really, really pretty. And you guys didn't get to see what I unlocked because my recording system likes to fail on me all the time. But, eh? Oh, this is what to take a picture. Oh no, I don't care for that. But I unlocked this, the Zucotl. I don't know what that is, but it looks quite interesting. But tomorrow's episode, we are going to be making baked cheesecake, which I've never had before. I had cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory when I turned... I don't know what age, but I was still with my dad and my brother at the time. We went to the Cheesecake Factory for the first time. It was really expensive, but the portion sizes for the meal was actually big. Like, I remember my brother, he got the Alfredo noodles, the chicken Alfredo, or did he not have chicken on it? I don't know. It was a pasta dish, and it was really huge. I think my dad and I got both the filet mignons, and that was the first time I've ever had that, and it was very delicious, worth it, totally worth it. And then I had a delicious white chocolate blueberry cheesecake. I think that's what it was. It was really yummy. I was full at the time, so we brought it home. I think if you wanted to buy a whole cheesecake, that was going to be really expensive. I don't remember how much they charged by the slice. And it was a couple years back, so money can change from now. But I also watched a vlogger. She was in South Korea for like a meeting or whatever with her boyfriend, a husband. I always think they're dating, married. Her boyfriend, and her friend showed her this gourmet cheesecake spot in South Korea, and she like showed all the cakes they had. They got one and she said it was the best cheesecake she's ever had. I don't know if it was a baked cheesecake though. It looked like it. But I really wish I could go traveling because I love traveling. I would travel definitely to Korea and Japan. I want to go back to Singapore because I've been there when I was younger, and it was the vibe there was beautiful. The scenery, the air, the water, it was just also amazing. I don't know if I have any fans in Singapore, but if you're a fan from Singapore, Singapore is amazing. I loved being in Singapore, and I was only there for maybe like 2 days or such. Yeah, I think 2 days, and it was the best 2 days I've ever had in Singapore. I got a bunny from there. I think I still have that bunny, and I also have the merlion statue somewhere, or my brother has it. It used to sing, and I don't think it sings anymore. But that's gonna be it for today's episode. Thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.